Hey, welcome back, guys. My name is Anthony,
I'm Wally.
and we are back here in our monthly, weekly, whatever you want to call it, podcast. Whenever we can get in here and kind of give you guys, some updates. Wally, what has been going on with you? Tell us.
I've been a little busy, believe it or not. This is an interesting market, and it is keeping me busy. I have a lot of people who are trying to buy homes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a great time to buy. I mean, there is a lot of inventory out there. Prices have come down a little bit here and there. It's a strange market,
Mm-hmm.
but I've been busy showing a lot of different homes and condos here and Pahrump.
Yes.
Believe it or not.
King of Pahrump, always the king of Pahrump. And I love how you brought it up. The market is pretty good right now. We're seeing, for us personally, a lot more business at this time of year than you have in the past. Usually it's kind of a slower market around the holidays. People don't usually love to move, right?
The last quarter of the year is the slowest time for real estate. Traditionally, I mean, for the obvious reasons, kids go back to school, you got the holidays, people don't want to be buying, selling, moving, packing during those times.
Stressful, right?
Well, it's always stressful, but it's even more stressful when you're trying to deal with holidays and kids.
Mm-hmm. Right. But we are seeing, like we were saying, we're doing a lot more, showings. A lot of buyers are getting out. It is a great time to buy right now.
With that being said,
Exactly because of a couple reasons that he was kind of saying. Interest rates are starting to do a little bit. Tell us a little bit about that.
hang on a second. Oh, give me a second here.
Let's get it.
So the interest rates for FHA and VA are below 6.
Mm-hmm.
FHA, let's see, is 5.92, and VA is 5.95.
Okay.
Conventional is 6.36. And there might possibly be rate cuts tomorrow.
Yes. So they have a meeting tomorrow, Wednesday. They're going to kind of decide on that. Now, usually it does take a little while for the mortgage rates to reflect, what the Fed is doing.
The past two rate cuts, the next day rates went up.
Mm-hmm.
A week, 2 weeks later, rates came
Finally go
down.
back down. Yeah. So people think it's a very, they think it's 1-to-1 ratio. As soon as, the Fed cuts a rate, mortgage is going to go down. Usually it takes a little while for it to kind of settle out, right?
Because it's not a direct rate cut for us. It's got to trickle down.
Mm-hmm. Right. But again, with those kind of rate cuts, what we would like to say why it is a great time to be buying right now, tons of inventory. Tons and tons of inventory.
Tons of inventory at the moment.
And just, I would like to put this out there. The longer that we wait, rates are starting to come down. They've been pretty steady the past, year and a half. As they do start to come down, more buyers flood into the market, right? Every little percentage point that it goes down, you're kind of dealing with some more competition. So
well, that, and you got, at some point, as rates come down, at some point, house prices will start to climb.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's really too hard to predict.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's a house out there that you have your eye on, I highly recommend seriously giving thought on making an offer.
Well, we have a little bit of the data on it. Compared to last year, in the month of November, the median price of a home is actually up 1.9%. So even with all the uncertainty that people are kind of saying in the market,
even in
house prices are still going up.
Yes.
Right. So the longer that you kind of keep yourself on the sideline, if you wait, house prices are going up, and as the rates go down, you're dealing with more competition. So if you are able to buy right now, I would strongly at least, get out there and start looking, see if it makes sense for you, because I would say this is one of the best times for you to buy right now. I don't see it, how much better can it get for you as a buyer?
Not trying to be pushy, just advising.
Mm-hmm. Always good to, kind of talk it out, see what would be working for you.
Exactly. And another interesting side note too, it's a good time to buy. My lender, who sends me information every morning on what's going on with the market, this morning some interesting news came my way from the lender, and that is now, as a renter and the rent you've paid to your landlord, when you go out to qualify for a loan to buy a house, they're going to be able to use your rent payments to help qualify you to buy a home.
Mm-hmm.
And also, the seller of a home who maybe rents out a room, he can use that money for when the seller wants to go buy another house. He can use that money to help qualify himself for a higher priced home.
Interesting. So this is new territory. Usually, you've just been paying your rent. It's just kind of going by the wayside. But now we're actually taking into account, if you have been. I think you said it's if they've been paying for a year.
You have to be paying rent for a minimum of a year,
Okay.
and then you'll show, your bank statements and all the different things proving that you've been paying the rent, and just like you would with anything else.
No, but that's huge. Again, especially for first-time buyers. Sometimes it gets a little bit hard with, if you haven't had enough work history or if you haven't been in a job long enough. So now having this kind of, extra little avenue might bump you up a little bit as far as what you're qualified for.
It's definitely going to help. That's for sure. Definitely going to help.
Do you think this is going to kind of bring a lot of more buyers in? You think that it's going to kind of get them, light a fire under them?
Well, once they hear about this is brand new information, and I don't know that every lender has the ability to qualify someone that's just a renter.
Right.
I'm not sure, but eventually it'll get out.
Yeah, eventually everybody starts, kind of picking up.
So I guess if you have a question about it, give us a call, and we can check with our lenders and see. Obviously, my lender doesn't.
Yeah, and we got some info a couple weeks ago and this last week as well about there's a great new loan program going on right now. If you are, I think it's either a first responder, teacher, healthcare worker, and maybe one more, but you can actually qualify for a $20,000 down payment assistance. So there's a lot of different, avenues, for some kind of assistance, and there's a lot of ways to kind of make it work. So again, even if you're not looking at all, you're doing yourself a disservice. So at least get out there, see what's going on, see, kind of the value of the programs that are out there, because one might make sense, right?
Absolutely, and it's as simple as a phone call.
Yes.
Not locked into anything.
No. We're not trying to be pushy on anything. Wally, so it is December, so I did kind of want to get into a little bit of this. Some people, especially if you're new to Vegas, they might not know kind of little Christmassy kind of things that you can do here.
What do you do during Christmas time when you live in Las Vegas?
Well, yeah, so we're here to tell you. I got a couple for me, and then you can kind of throw in any that you got. Usually what I like to do, obviously we got the lights that are at the Speedway. You can take your car over there, you drive. It's a lot of lights. And another
I think it's 1.5 miles of lights, and it's over 1 million lights.
It's beautiful, and especially like I said, you can stay in your car, you can get your little hot cocoa, sip it while you're driving down, listen to the radio. Another big one, kind of close to us over here. I think it's called Enchant.
It is.
So they have it at the Las Vegas Ballpark. Kind of the same thing. I think this year they're adding they call it a snow slide. Usually they have an ice rink, but again, lots of lights to kind of take your family to, look at those. And then right across the street from that, downtown Summerlin, they have an ice rink, and they like to do these like big parades. They go up and down the streets.
For all the different holidays.
The streets of downtown Summerlin. So those are a couple from me. Wally, do you have anything that you kind of do for Christmas?
Well, there's a couple of other places too, like the Fountain Blue and the Cosmopolitan. Both have ice rinks outside. It's Cosmo, they freeze over the pool that's overlooking the strip. So when you're skating, you can literally overlook onto the strip. And then the Fountain Blue also froze up a pool. And then there's Ethel M. I don't know if you're familiar with Ethel M. They make great chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
But they also have a seasonal, right now, obviously, Christmas time, walking. They have a cactus garden, but they fill it with lights. It's really cool.
I don't think I've been to that, but I've been to the Opportunity Village. That's another one as well.
Yes.
So if you guys are thinking, we do, Vegas does have a lot of options to kind of get some Christmassy feel. I know we're in the desert, it doesn't feel that great. Have some snow falling down.
And we're in Las Vegas, I know, but he's right. There is a lot to do here in town for us locals.
And if it's snow that you're looking for, we're not too far away from Mount Charleston.
45 minutes,
right?
You can go skiing.
Exactly. And I live out there, in the north area. Cali Canyon's very easy. They're upgrading the road out there, so
already.
I see there's a lot more traffic. I'll tell you that. Compared to the last couple of years. That's where the new master plan community is. So all that area out there is about to get real big, built up. But yeah, if you're looking for some snow, Mount Charleston is going to have some. So like I said, only 45 minutes away from Vegas, you can kind of step into that winter wonderland.
There's a lot to do in town. There really is. And if you have any questions, just call us. We'll tell you all the different places.
Yes. Vegas experts right here, and especially if you need anything in Pahrump, this guy right here is King of Pahrump.
I don't know about King, but I like it out there.
I like to call you the King of Pahrump. I feel like it's a good name for you.
I need to get a hat.
Crown. Yeah, crown, yeah. Wear that in every video. Well, did you have anything else you kind of want to wrap it up with?
I just want to say thank you guys for listening to us all year long.
Yep.
Might have been a little tough, I know. But we look forward to next year and all the things we can tell you about as far as the real estate industry and show you all the cool things that you can do, participate, go eat, whatever it may be here in Las Vegas, because we love Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. We're locals to Las Vegas. It's our home. We're not just here for real estate. We're going to share everything we can about our home of Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm. And how to live like a local and what locals do here, right? Everybody thinks we live in casino. That's not the case. One last thing. We are going to be doing a December giveaway.
Yeah.
Wally takes beautiful, beautiful pictures. So we're actually going to be giving guys, one person, the lucky opportunity to take home one of his full-size how do you say it? A canvas print, or is it?
No. They're fine art landscape photography. Okay, and all the pictures I take are taken here in Las Vegas, because it's my home, and I love to share. I love to share my home with the world. So you can go look at what some of these pictures look like. One on my website, wallyhawkins.com, or you can go to my Instagram, which is another gallery of just pictures, and that's Wally_Hawkins_photo, and you can see what the pictures are. And we're going to give somebody, we giving away one?
We're giving away one, and they get to pick which one of yours that they want, so they can go on the website, see which picture would fit their home the best, right?
So we look forward to doing that too.
Mm-hmm. And so that's just what we're doing for December. We're trying to start doing giveaway every month. Like I said, we love the community. We want to give back to, like I said, we're local here, so we're trying to always give back to Vegas in any way that we can, and to always talk about Vegas in a good light. So we're gonna have all that info down below. Stay tuned with us, for the upcoming months. Any sort of other video giveaways. We gave away Knights tickets one time, maybe some Raiders tickets. They're not doing too great right now, but that's nor here nor there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching all year. And if you have anything in the new year that you'd like us to film or talk about or anything like that, let us know in the comments. Hit us up. We always have our numbers down there as well. So thank you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.